Warm-up routines for dancers. Mobility and activation are key components of a good warm-up routine. This routine can be practiced right before dancing so your joints and muscles are prepared to execute movements with better range, control, and reduced risk of injury. Mobility exercises. 1. Wall ankle mobility. Position your foot 12 inches away from a wall. Extend your back leg by dropping your knee onto the floor. Without raising the heel of the front foot, reach for the wall with your knee. Hold it for 30 to 45 seconds and switch legs. If your knee does not reach the wall, you may bring your foot closer. You will find that your range increases as you keep practicing this exercise. 2. Hip inchworm. Standing tall, bend forward to bring your arms to the floor. Inching the palms in front of you, move your weight so you're in the upward dog position. Push back to down dog, reaching your heels to the ground. Walk the feet to the hands. Now this completes one round. Repeat this 8 to 10 times. Take care not to shrug your shoulders in upward dog or downward dog. Engage your core and depress your shoulder blades. Three. Spider-Man walk. Assume the plank position, reaching your toes as far back with your shoulders, elbows, and wrists in a straight line. Bring one foot close to the palm on the outside and then return it. Repeat on the other side. Take care not to sway the body as the leg lunges forward, maintaining core control at all times. Do not let the hips sag or raise upwards. This should be an isolated movement of just the leg lunging forwards. Repeat 8 to 10 times per side. Four. Hip internal rotation. Sit on the ground with your knees up and feet placed as you see. Drop both knees to one side. Gently move them back up and drop them to the other side, keeping the torso erect. This should work only the hips in isolation. Bring it back to center and repeat this 8 to 10 times per side. 5. Windshield wipers. Lie down on the floor with the right leg straight up in the air while the left leg is stretched long on the ground. Bring your right leg over and across and touch the ground with your toes. Take care to see that the right shoulder blade does not lift off from the ground. Bring the leg back to start position and take it over to the other side. While you do this exercise, take care to see that the left hip doesn't lift up. Bring the leg back to start position. Repeat this 8 to 10 times on the right leg, followed by the same workout on the left side. 6. Thoracic extension. Place your elbows on a bench as you see in this video. Push your thoracic or upper back down and hold for 2 to 5 seconds. Release and repeat 8 to 10 times. Seven. Thoracic rotation. Get down on all fours as you see here, with the back parallel to the ground, with shoulders, elbows and wrists in one line. Lift the right hand while twisting the upper back and then thread the arm through as you see here. Repeat 8 to 10 times on each side. Take care to keep the two knees and heels together. This should be an isolated thoracic rotation. Eight. Stick dislocation. Holding a stick with the arms spread apart overhead, gently bring the stick to your thighs in front of your body, and then take it overhead and behind your body as you see here. Repeat this 8 to 10 times. This movement involves a large range of movement in the shoulders. Work through it with care and do not perform any of these exercises if you develop pinching pain in any of your joints. Follow these 8 mobility exercises with the activation workout. Activation workout. 1. Pelvic bridging. Lying down on the floor, place your feet at arm's distance. Slowly raise your hips up, engaging your core. Count 2 seconds when you reach the top. Lower the hips until it barely touches the ground. This way, you do not drop your weight to the ground fully. Repeat 10 to 15 times. You can practice a more advanced single leg variation of the same exercise as you see here. If you have any lower back pain as you perform this, you will need to strengthen your core before you attempt this pelvic bridging. 2. Single leg forward reach. Place 2 objects as you see here. Standing on one leg, reach for the objects with the opposite hand. Take care to see that your hip doesn't open out, but instead maintain the same level between the two sides. Repeat this 8 to 10 times per side. Single leg quadruped abduction. Wearing a band above your knees, assume the quadruped position on all fours. Remember, elbows, wrists, shoulders all stay in one line without the shoulders shrugging. Raise both your knees until they are 1 inch above the ground. Hovering the knees in this position, lift the right leg at an angle, pulling the band as the knees draw wide apart. Take care to maintain the two hips level without any swaying or tilting. Keep working on maintaining the other stable knee as close to the ground as possible. Perform 8 to 10 repetitions on each side. Four. Band arm elevations. Wearing the resistance band on your forearm below the wrist, maintaining tension on the band, slowly raise your arms overhead while simultaneously moving the arms apart. Keep the shoulder blades retracted. Gently lower the arms, taking care to see the elbows are in line with the wrists. Perform 8 to 10 reps. Wall sliders. Standing close to the wall with the hip, lower back, shoulder, head and arms fully resting against the wall, elevate and lower the arms as you see here. No part of your body should come away from the wall. Perform 8 to 10 reps. Practice the mobility and activation exercises as your warm-up routine to get the most out of your dancing. Continue watching more videos on the inner circle.